What's going on, guys? Oh my goodness. I am beat. There we go. Kelly is not here with me yet. That woman went to the store to get me some coffee creamer for in the morning and some sugar because I cannot start my day without coffee. So I don't think she's going to join us tonight, but she'll be here. Welcome in, everyone. Thank you, Dream on Wheels, for the raid. My thumbnail is not clickbait, but I'm going to say hi to some people. I want it known that my TikTok hat was authorized by Kelly. I have been working all day and did not feel like going to get a haircut, did not feel like doing my hair. So, got my TikTok hat on. So, anyway, let me say hi to a couple of people before Kelly gets home. She hates it when I go through all the names. So, shout out to Long Branch Alice, a friend of mine from New Jersey. I was going to do a band for her. So, thank you for coming in, Alice. Kaylee and a bunch of my moderators already here. Please, moderators, put your link in. If you're not familiar with their channel, please go check them out. They're awesome people. Patty in the house. Thank you so much, Patty, for being here. I hope we can help you relax tonight. We'll just say that. Anyway, oh my gosh, do I sound frazzled or what? It has been a day. I got the entire floor put in on Julie's van, and I got a bunch of the outlets wired and all kinds of stuff done today. So it's very, very productive, and a very, very productive day when you're 53 years old means you're tired at 9:02 at night. So thank you all for joining me, and sorry if I'm a little off today. I caught what Kelly had last week. I've been down for days. 2 days this week, I only worked a couple of hours, and I've got a line of cough drops ready to take them one at a time. You sound like your sinuses ache. I do not feel well, but I wanted to hang out with you guys, and you sound like you're not feeling well. I'm not. It's this cough, it's sinus drainage, it's terrible. So, and I don't know if there's very many healthcare workers in the chat, and I don't know out of those healthcare workers if there's anyone that's worse about taking medicine than me. Medicine, like, to me, I would have to take the same dose as like a 3-month-old because medicine hits me very, very hard. When I had my gallbladder out, I took a pain pill that they gave me, a Norco, fell down 5 stairs, broke my glasses. They went into the side of my eye here. It was not pretty. Benadryl will knock me out for days. So I don't do well with medicine. Kelly got medicine. She went to urgent care. She got swabbed, negative COVID, negative flu A, negative flu B. So it's just an upper respiratory infection. So we're doing it well. We will understand if you would rather go to bed. We care about your health and your well-being. Absolutely. We'll see how we do. We'll see how we do. I'm going to chit chat with you guys for a while. I'm definitely going to tell you what's been going on. My video this week kind of confused some people because it was recorded earlier. It was recorded about a week ago. And still kind of dealing with that HOA thing. So HOA here is they're not messing with me. We actually have a meeting Thursday, which I'm going to go to. I'm going to open up. But as most of you guys know that have been here, I'm purchasing a piece of land. It's 1.01 acres, and it's 10 minutes from my house. It's a wooded lot, and when Les and Bernadette were here, they stopped by to say hi. We took them to the property, and on the property, where the only thing that we had to go by was what was on the internet, because it was a foreclosure and a bank owned it. So no one's gonna show you the land. So there was a stake on the left and a flag on the right. So I thought that was our property. And I thought, it's crazy wooded. We'll have to clear it. It's got a bad slope in the back. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna make it work. So me and Les and Bernadette were walking around the wooded area in the back. I'm scoping out like the flattest area that I possibly could put a building up. And this guy walks up, and his name is Chris. He lives, on the property next to us. And he says, "Hey, I've seen you out here before. Are you purchasing this?" And he said, "This isn't the one for sale. It's the one next to this." And I was like, "What?" "Well, next to it is a house. There's a house there." And he said, "The piece of property is only 50 foot wide and it's 600 and something feet deep." Well, on the ad, it says that the front street is 177 feet across and it's 600 and something feet long, 67 feet forward, 400 feet. So it's an odd shape. The 177 feet that goes across is a small rectangle. It couldn't be more messed up out there, but there's 50 feet by 600 feet or 400 feet of usable land. And I thought I can still work with that. And so we're talking to the guy, and he's obviously doesn't want us to buy this property. He wants it to stay woods and him not ever have any neighbors. So, um, well, the ad isn't really fraudulent. It's just that it wasn't flagged right. So we're still debating. So we hired a surveyor, and they're surveying it still. They haven't gone, as of yesterday, they hadn't been out there yet. So the neighbor on the right, when you're looking at the property, his driveway cuts right through the land. So A, we already have a driveway, but B, this guy's going to be using it to access his property every single day, all day long. So, but you can see where there was an old driveway and maybe he could do that. Also, just eyeballing the land, just eyeballing it, it looks like possibly this guy's septic tank is on the land as well. So we're really waiting for this survey. But the guy was talking to us and he's like, what are you going to do with the land? So I was telling him about my business. And I said, I'm going to put up a garage barn, and, I've got a small business. I turn campers into our vans into RVs. He's like, "Oh, I don't think you can do that here." He's like, "The covenants or the zoning for Jefferson County won't allow you to do that." And again, we thought, this guy's full of, he obviously doesn't want us to purchase the land. So that was Thursday night. So Friday, Kelly called zoning, and there is several stipulations. Now, the stipulations are doable. We can do it, but here's the deal breaker. I can put up a barn there. 2/3 of the barn has to be livable space. It has to be a house, like a barn dominium. The other third can be my business. And I and I thought, that's doable. You know what? I can do that. 2/3 house, 1/3 business. I can do that. And then they said, and I was going to put my van in there, and it's got water and sewer. It's got a toilet and water. So I was only going to put electric in the barn. You can't do that. You have to have water, sewer, and electric on site. And it has to be your primary residence. So that's the, do we have to move? So depending on how the septic tank comes back, which I think the septic tank is probably okay, but it appears that the guy that owns that house might have at some point owned this piece of land and foreclosed on him. So Kaylee says, walk away, walk away. Kaylee, there's nowhere out here to buy land for that price and run a business on it. There's no so the option is that I cancel all the van builds that I've got scheduled and go back to travel nursing. Or I can put up this barn on the 50 by 600-foot lot, make 2/3 residence, 1/3 barn, which we're 100% fine with. And you can have it can be my primary residence, and I can stay out there when Kelly's at work, and a couple days a week stay here. So the problem is everywhere here that there's land for sale, it's on an HOA. It's $150,000 to $500,000. I can't find. We've been looking for months. I can't find land. Like, this is probably it. It's on a dead end street in way tucked in. So I feel like, and I just feel like there's signs that I can move my son in. Exactly. And I feel like we were talking about, now we've got to add sewer, water, electric, but in the same day, I picked up 2 more van builds and already have deposits on them. So I feel like there's all these signs that I should do this and it's going to work out. And I don't have a problem moving up there. My son can stay here. Kelly and I can go up there. It's I love the area. The road getting up there is a little, but I think it'll be fine. And the price of the land is, and I'm going to leave the whole back for wildlife. I don't need any of the back. And I can have 1 employee out there. So, we'll see. We found a place to rent, and it was $2,300 a month. So in 4.5 months, I'll pay more to rent that than I would to buy the land. So it just seems crazy. I'm gonna go back and see if I missed some comments. I apologize. Yes, do it. Things will work out. No place. Can it be a rental for living space? You know what? I've got several children that live in the area, so it's not an issue. And our thing is, my big thing is, in several years, Kelly and I want to travel full time. We want to get on the road and be, nomadic in the van. And when people are coming through Missouri and they need a place to crash for a couple of days, they can go to our barn. They can go to our property. We can sell this place. Adam's going to graduate next year, and he's already got an adult job, which is going fantastic. And we can sell this house and say goodbye to this stinking HOA and store all of our stuff up there, because we talked about it multiple times on our live stream that we don't even know if we're going to ultimately land in Missouri when we retire, off the road. HOAs stink. Our HOA is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I cannot even. So many people have come by here and talked to me, and they're just appalled. It's just terrible. Boondockers welcome. Absolutely, I could totally do that. And ultimately, if I've got people that are stopping by using that, it wouldn't be bad to have access to a bathroom, for them. The improvements will pay you back plus extra. I think so. I have faith that this is meant to be. I feel I'm booked till January. And in January, I'm going to Quartzsite. So technically, it's just really exploded. And I've got to have something. So even if it's the worst decision of my life, ultimately, I'm gonna get completely in it for under 50 grand, and I'll be able to get that back. Or my son's in HVAC. If he ever wants to have an HVAC business, he can run his business out of it. And we can both run the business out of it. We just left HOA. You're so lucky, Tanya. You guys are so lucky. Traveling Granny, send me a message. I had a missed phone call from you. Send me a message, please. Um, you know what? While I'm thinking about it, and I can take a breather from this HOA crap, um, I'd be happy to stay the night up there. I would be okay moving up there and staying up there. Is ultimately um the stipulation that we're running into right now. I refuse to live in an HOA, absolutely, unless I'm on the board. Right, our board is so biased, it's so ridiculous. That man might be worse than your homeowners. You know what, um you could very well be right. This guy, but here's the thing, we keep to ourselves, we really do. And Kel's home. Thanks, Kel. Um, we keep to ourselves. So I feel like as long as we do everything according to code, then then that's good. So everything will work out either way. Thank you. Buy the property, erect a tall fence on his side of it. Yep. Well, his side, he bought another acre and it's all wooded. So, I mean, the other guy with the house is the one that'll be closest, but I'll put some of those tall growing shrubs. I'll put a line of them up and I'll be fine. I don't care. And honestly, I don't even care about the driveway. I mean, I really don't. The only concern is this septic. So, and we'll see. It might just be right on the line. So, it sounds like you can work out the details on the new land and businesses building quick. Yeah, yeah. It's just so hard to find land here without driving, literally without driving, forever. And this is 10 minutes from the house. So even if I have to live there, I'm 10 minutes from the house. So, been looking at land for over restrictions, townships. It's hard to find anything. It absolutely is. I can't. I've never lived anywhere where there's an HOA. This is the first place. I think so. There was some covenants where I was at before, but this is really, and I've been here 11 years and no problems ever. This is all new. If it's, he will have to fill it and relocate one on his property. That's what I think, Kathleen. That's what I told Kelly. He'll just have to move it. And then she says if he has to move his septic tank, that he's going to hate us for the rest of the time that we're there. And we don't want to start that relationship, but we'll see. It might be okay. It sounds perfect, except for the possible septic issue. Exactly. And we have no idea where the land line is, because the guy that lives out there that put the stakes up, he's like, oh, it's just an estimate. So until we get the survey, which is supposed to be done any day, then it's fine. Yep, yep. Buy a fifth wheel, park it on your land. Absolutely. Well, I don't know if we can do that. Yeah, well, she said we can't do that. Because I said, well, I'll put a tiny home up. I'll put a tiny house up and then a 200 square foot garage. We can't do that either. What? How come we couldn't do the tiny home?
The living space restriction.
What?
The living size restriction.
The land size is restricted for a tiny home. My neighbors here are 10 feet away. That's okay, but you can't put a tiny home on an acre of land. I mean, this is terrible. 50 feet is pretty narrow. It is. It absolutely is. But if I when I had the log home, I had a 24 by 30, I think, barn. And I utilized the space very well. And instead of doing, so I have a 10-foot easement on each side, I would be perfectly happy with like a 24 by 60 barn. The front 2/3 of it is home. The last 1/3 of it is shop. I'd be fine with it. I would be fine as long as I can work on the van outside of the elements any time of the day. I'd be fine with it. I can make anything work. I can make anything work. Too many rules. I'm glad I live in the bush. Oh, amen. I would love to live where you live up on the Yukon. I would love it. Is I hang on just a second. Is Travel Dreamer 46 here? Is Travel Dreamer 46 here? My sister had to move because the house next was close. Yeah, melted her siding. But oh my gosh, that's crazy. Throw number and yeah, enemy. Yes, you can make the law work. This is quicksand. You can make the law work. This is quicksand. Be positive, Kaylee. I need you to be positive with me. I'm happier living next to the pink house than living in an HOA. Okay, so I have a question for everybody out here that's on YouTube. I cannot see any comments that Travel Dreamer 46 makes. When they became a member, I couldn't see that. I don't see any of their comments. And when they comment on one of my videos, I can't comment back. I can hit like, I can give it a heart, but I cannot give it a comment back. Does anyone know what's wrong? Like if they're typing, I can't see them. Is commenting today on here. I can't, yeah. If I don't see them here, that's odd. I know, it's the craziest thing. I see Travel Dreamer. That's weird. I cannot see them. So I don't know. I don't know. That's the weirdest thing. Everybody says they see them. They're typing. Can you email me or do they have you blocked? So I thought maybe they had me blocked or I had them blocked. So if they used to have a different channel and maybe I have a different channel blocked, I don't know. It's the weirdest thing. Can you build a barn? I live in the country. Nice houses over this. Nice. I would love it. I see Travel Dreamer. This is so weird. I can't see them. Thank you for becoming a channel member a couple of weeks ago. I'm sorry I didn't shout you out. I can't see any of your comments. And you have commented on like the last several videos that I've made, and I can't respond to you. So thank you for being here. Thank you for your support. And I'm sorry. I don't know why it's like that. So you need to check your Google account. She may be blocked by accident. I checked to see the channels that I have blocked, and she's not on there. I don't even know who it is. I had the same problem. I think YouTube blocked them without me knowing it. Well, so when they became a channel member, I went back and looked at the chat because Kaylee said you have a new member, and I didn't see it. So I went back into the comments and I could not see anything that they were typing. And then they commented on one of my videos and I wanted to thank them in the comments. And I even screenshotted it. I have it on my phone. So if you want to email me and we'll figure this out. So, and thank you for your support. So, hey, Corey, Lori, thank you for being here. I see Travel Dreamer too. I hate that. I'm so sorry, guys. I always try and recognize everybody that's here for me. So, doesn't have a wrench and it's green. It's green because they're a channel member. I see them though. Yeah, everybody sees them but me. That's so crazy. Anyway, so talk to Poor Man. He had the same problem. I will do that. I'll reach out to Kenneth. Maybe close the chat and reopen it. I would do that, but it's on every single video. It's on every single live stream. They've been to my last several live streams, and it's been like that every time they're here. I don't see their comments, and I don't see, and I can't. I can see their comments on my videos, I can't respond to them and say thank you for watching, you know, or whatever. I can't respond to them. Um, check to see if it's blocked. No, it's not. I only have 2 people blocked on my channel, and and it's from over a year and a half ago. I could probably unblock them, but so unless they're linked to one of those 2 channels, it's not on my side. Oh, you're not. Oh, I didn't know that. No, I know you're not blocked, but I'll check that. Okay, I'll check that. I mean, I can check it while I'm talking to you guys. So it's the weirdest thing, but anyway, while I'm checking you guys, um, I have rattled about this property so much. Does anyone have any questions about, you know what? I'll check this later. I want to visit with you guys. So says, see if you block. Okay, I will check that. I know she's not blocked. I know she's not blocked. I copied her post, Travel Dreamer member. See if you block that. I'll check it out, guys, as soon as I'm done. Look on your Google account, not your channel settings. I will do that too. If you are, that's so upsetting. I may write YouTube because I've never had that. Hi, Brandon. I'm still here listening and watching in the background the whole time. Oh, thanks, Ken. So anyway, boy, I'll tell you what, you talk about being down to the wire. I've got like Julie's coming on the 7th to get her van, and I'm so excited. The last several days, I have just been so pumped in recording and got a lot of footage to upload and to edit. I mean, it's just the van's turning out phenomenal. Can you relocate to a different town with more property availability? The problem is if I relocate, then Kelly has to relocate too. And we're like 15 minutes from her job. And in the winter, it's a nice little jaunt down the road for her. So anywhere that we could find property, outside of Jefferson County, it's going to be, you know, a 45-minute drive for Kelly to go to work. And I would rather have a 10 by 10 workshop and have to live there than Kelly have to drive, you know, an hour back to and from work all the time. Thank you for all of you guys. Thank you so much for all your support to the channel. I was so pumped when I hit 10,000. I was so sick. It was like, it was almost like anticlimactic because I was so sick, but I was like, I did it. So anyway, hi Ava. What? Oh, Kelly made me a special meal because we couldn't go out. I was just sick. So yeah. Brett Worship Channel, look at Patreon. Oh, perfect. I will do that. Thank you. Have you checked small industry parks? The problem is, and we even talked about a storage unit and subs after 1.5 years. Ava, I didn't know that you had content. I'll go check that out. Thank you, Dee. Thank you. Thank you, Lucy. Thank you, everybody, for saying congratulations. I'm not surprised you're over 10. I'm sure it's growing. It's the last couple of days. It's been kind of a low, but my videos, YouTube's is finally kind of helping push videos out. So, did you figure out the bench? Honestly, not yet. I got so many responses from that though, trying to get this figured out. Several of them, like maybe I could sit and look at this. I've been working on other stuff because I thought if the last thing I have to do is fix that bench, that's fine. But there's so many things that I've got to get done because she's going to be here and I'm still working on the van. Where in the Midwest are you located? I am about 30 minutes south of St. Louis. Thank you, everyone, for saying congratulations. I was so excited. It's so hard to get that first 100, and then you work so hard to get the 1,000. And our community did that. There's so many people in this community that are at 1,000, and it's because of this community, and not just the community, but people actually watching your videos. And it's this community that knows. Watch the video all the way through. Give the video a thumbs up. Leave a comment. And if you watch it and 9 people have already commented, give those 9 comments a thumbs up. YouTube likes that interaction, and our community does well with that. So yeah, so this community is really, and then, obviously doing the band exploded. Thank you, Bernadette. I'm thinking of the same when I become a millionaire. I know, right? Sandra made it over 100. That hundred's hard to get. 81 thumbs up. We got 120 people in here. You guys are rock stars. Thank you so much for spending the time with us. Oh, I had one of those electrical pieces I was going to show you guys. So anyway, I may put out an extra video. I have so much content that I recorded. I've been trying to work hard. So please show some love. Thank you. Thank you. So talented. I enjoy. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you. I love your channel name. And guys, I know we do this, and I hope it doesn't offend people, but I feel like there's a lot of people in here that are real good prayer warriors. So, and I know a lot of times I ask for prayer for other people, but if you could kind of pray on my situation too, and mine and Kelly's situation, that let whatever it's supposed to be, not what I want, not what Kelly wants, not what this neighbor wants, but whatever it's supposed to be, just pray for that. And it's with sadness. Patty's mom passed, and I know that was so hard for Patty. And I know a lot of you guys have been praying for her mom. And for me, there's being a nurse, like, she's happy eating pizza and ice cream in heaven right now, but it's hard. So pray for Patty. Sorry. So sorry. Anyway, sometimes you go through that grieving process, while someone's ill, and sometimes after that loss, there's like a weight that lifts from you, and it's Patty's turn now. It's Patty's turn to start living now. So I'm so happy she has the van. It says me sick. I don't do this.
Yeah, you
Sorry, guys.
She does this. She does do this. So anyway, pray for us. And if that damn septic tank is on our possible new acre, please say big prayers for Johnny, because she gonna lose it.
I'm gonna take my shovel out there and dig it up. Thank you. Thank you guys for your the prayers and for Patty. Yeah, you grieve when they're ill. You really do. Sometimes when someone's ill for a long time, when they do pass, there's kind of like, some people have those celebrations of life, because I told Patty, I said, I'm gonna have pizza and ice cream tonight, because I know that's what her mom would do. So it's super cool. So blame it on the sinus medicine. I'm just saying. Sending hugs. Thank you guys. 38 years for me, van life voyages. What would they be talking about? Yeah, thanks. It's all gonna work out. It's all gonna work out. So anyway, so my goodness, I'll tell you what. You guys know I like building out ProMasters. Ford Transit is like, there's some kind of a transit vibe. I built out Lisa's transit. In September, I've got a transit coming. In November, I've got a transit coming. I got a ProMaster coming. I've got a road trek coming. Just for a couple of days, just for a day project. So I'm super cool. Oh, Lillian, hugs. Thank you. Someday I will give you a big hug. I know she says she likes to hug. Thank you guys. Yeah, thank you. So yeah, so I'm gonna be getting real good at building up transits the way, I mean, I don't know if they're getting easier to come by. Actually, Bernadette, unless you're going to get a transit, they wanted to order one. And the 2000, you can't order them for 23 yet. Is it May 30th, Kel? May May 30th, you can order the transit for upcoming. So that's going to be super cool. And they're going to get a long one, and we're going to build it out together. I'm so pumped. What? Oh, I don't know. I didn't forget. We have exciting news. We had a visitor last night. We went and watched my sister play pool, and Mark Wolf is on his way back to New York, and he stopped by, and there's nothing better than a Mark Wolf hug. And he got Slim Jims for Maddie and a box of them. They'll probably last her a month. And got us flowers, and just, he's just a what? I can't hear what she said. Put it in the chat. Check with independent garages and see. And I thought about that, renting a garage, and there's so many. I mean, I have so much money in my tools. I would be scared to death to have, because like some of my tools, I feel like maybe I wouldn't even be able to find them anymore. They're so old. So beside whoop, whoop, let me see what Ron said. I missed that comment. I ordered mine. They still haven't started it yet. Congratulations, Vicky. How exciting. Um Let me see if I missed it. Be happy to meet all the in-laws and outlaws. Oh, that would be cool. Yeah. I can't make it to Oregon. I got a van coming. I've got another project before that. My Transit Passenger XLT was ordered. What? That's crazy. Have you got a VIN number yet? Did they send you a VIN number yet? That's crazy. Just remember everything works out the way it's supposed to. Absolutely. Absolutely. You touch my tools, I punch in your face. I know, right? I know. Wait, Kelly was outside today. I was putting in Julie's floor. It looks phenomenal. It really, really turned out nice. She picked a great color. It blends well with the wood, and it's like a gray with a wood tone. It's so cool. And it 100% waterproof. She really picked out a good floor. And Kelly's out there watching me work. And she said, and I'm kind of, going from one saw to another saw. And she said, doesn't it make life so much easier having the right tools? And hands down, that's the number one. And that's why I did that tool video. Having the right tools is a game changer to any van build. No VIN or what? I'd call them. I'd want a VIN number or a question about the delay. You're almost at 7 months. I would ask what the problem is. That is so my problem. Not having the right tools, maybe. I'm not sure what I got my VIN about a month ago, after ordering my ProMaster, but haven't heard anything since. Check with your dealer. Your dealer might have an update. Always have the right tools for the job. Absolutely, Teresa. Congratulations on the new car, Sandra. Nice. What did you get? I'll have to check that out. Having the right tools and organized is the best. Absolutely, Tracy. Praying that you feel better quickly, Johnny. Thank you so much, Lillian. I'm a mess. Right tool makes the job easier. Absolutely. I'll be picking up mine next month. I hope I'm here. I hope you come before the 11th. Ford assigns VIN because VIN just before, really not at time of deposit. Yeah, I knew that. I knew it wasn't at time. Once it is in line and the VIN's assigned. Excuse me. I parked next to a used Chevy lot, Platte City, Missouri. I think is that west? There was a dozen transit vans there, all white. Fleet must have traded them in. I went and watched my sister play pool last night. Two guys are there. They play pool with my sister. They're both bus mechanics. He said back in the day, the school was given so much money for buses and they had to use it on buses. So they would get rid of their old buses and they really weren't that dated. And depending on how long they were either $500, $1,000, or 15, was it? And he said people would come by, like 5 people would come in a truck and pick up 5 buses. That's so crazy. North on I-29 near Kansas City. Yep, that's a little bit away from me. You sound like you need hot tea, cough medicine. Yep. The problem is the doctor gave Kelly some cough medicine, and it's got like codeine or something in it. And if I take that, I won't wake up, and I have to work. So Maddie's coming. Oh, Maddie's getting a haircut tomorrow. Yeah. Mm, Maddie was in the videos with me today. She was helping me she started helping me lay flooring, and then she sat in Julie's driver's seat for hours while I laid flooring. It was funny because that's where the sun was coming through. She loves laying in the sun. Very happy about you getting the van. Yeah, Dee, I'm happy for Tracy. I'm bummed for you. Excuse me, sorry. That's strange, Brian. I would visit the dealer. Absolutely, Patty. Absolutely. Waking up is good. Waking up is real good. And sleep all day tomorrow. I can't. Julie's coming and I'm behind. I lost 2 days to being sick. And 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, Pacific time. Maybe, so anyway, I just have, it's always worse in the morning and at night. And, I take the cough drops and I am taking those, and yeah, it just is what it is. Kelly took Sudafed and cough medicine and she got better pretty quick, but Sudafed, it knocks me out. And then like, I can't even imagine having a hangover. I've never really had a hangover, but if you multiply that by 10, that's how I feel when I take medicine the next day. It just like makes me lethargic and I probably cut off a finger. So cough drops makes me hoarse. That's odd. Cough drops are about the only thing I can take without. Maybe I'll take a small dose of cough medicine tonight just to help me sleep. Feel better. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. I'm still needing something bigger down the road. I'll have to look that up. I don't know what that is. No medicine and tools. I know, right? Yes, absolutely. What happened to your fingers? I'm so impressed after all the construction that I do that I still have all 10 digits, and there's no way, no cutting off body parts. Absolutely. So I got all the plumbing done, and it's so exciting because she doesn't have a shower on the inside of her van. So, the quick connect shower nozzles, we've got one in the back and one out the sliding door. That way, if she, depending on how she's parked, she can shower out either door. And she's kind of got this like doggy pool, so she could hook up her nozzle and kind of shower off in the front of her van. It's a concept that we're throwing around. And then she would just pull the plug and it would drain out the door. So it's pretty neat. And so we've got all the hot water heater, everything's done. I did that yesterday. So it's the water setup is so much cleaner. Like, it's just smooth transition than mine because, you get better as you go. So, yeah. Hi, Johnny. Hi, Gracie. Hi, Lindsay. How about a hot toddy? Yeah. That's alcohol, right? Is that tea and is that warm whiskey? Is Julie doing Blue Eddy or regular batteries and all the pieces? So we made her a big cabinet. It's big enough for the full battery system. She has the Blue Eddy. It's completely wired for the Blue Eddy, but it also can transition. She can get batteries, an inverter, a solar controller, and it's right next to the bench. So what we can do is we can put a few batteries under the bench and all the electrical components inside this cabinet. She could still have the Blue Yeti in there as a backup and plenty of room. So, but for right now, she's got 600 watts of solar on the van. I got that installed, hooked up her shore power today, and she has um everything else is set up. So, and it could easily be transitioned to the full electrical setup. The next man build that I'm doing, the whole Victron Battleborn, the full setup. So that's going to be exciting for me. Never before done by me. So yeah, it's going to be fun. So many pills don't work for me. You're lucky. Well, no, you're not lucky actually. Sorry. Don't say anything exciting. I have to get wood for the cooks. Oh, cool. Are you guys back home now, Sue? Spice rum, but I was sick just freezing. There you go. Let's see here. How do you figure out how much power you need? Most of the time, everything in your van, water pump, your vent fans, your puck lights, reading lights, USB ports, all those use minimal power. If you had, just a couple of 100 amp hour batteries, you'd be fine. Maybe even 100 amp hour, depending on how much solar you have, because you got to, charge that battery up. It's when you add things like microwaves and AC units, split air units, furnaces, heaters. It's those units that change the game. Once you start adding those, then you really have to do the math. You have to figure out, typically, you'll run the air for how many hours a day. Typically, you'll run the microwave for how many times a day. And that's when you can start adding up how much amp hours of batteries you would need. If you had, like, Julie and I were talking, and she did a lot of the research, and she figured it 600 amp hour batteries would be enough for what she needed. Running her LEDs, her fans. She has a 700 watt microwave, used twice a day. She has an electric hot water heater. That's a power that sucks electricity. It only really sucks it when it's cycling, because it really does drop down on the watts once that water's hot, and all it has to do is maintain it. It does lower down a little. Is an ER nurse. Hope you're feeling better. I was a registered therapist for a long time before my retirement. Congratulations on your retirement. I love that R word. You'll do great. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, Patty. I'm going to do a little change to your van when you get here. I'll share that with you when I talk to you next. This was an experiment to see if my extreme fatigue. Oh, I missed that. Sorry. I'm looking at the Winnebago Solis Pocket Thoughts. Absolutely. It's a beautiful, it is beautiful. Now, does that have the Volta system in it? I like the Solis. I think it's pretty. I love the maroon one that they have. I think it's sharp. I think I'm not it's not for everybody, but I'm not a fan of those big showers. I feel like it takes up a lot of room. Lisa's shower, it takes up a lot of room. But Lisa wanted that shower. So if you want that shower and you feel like you can utilize that space for other things, but if I was gonna get it, I would say don't put the shower in there. Oh, did I mention I've been retired for 8 months now? No. Would you buy an electric water heater or gas if you had to do it over? Well, I did make a compartment in Lisa's van for her propane. I really didn't want propane in the van. She wanted the propane, and she wanted her Camplex hot water heater. It was hands down like slap in the face crazy how fast that water heated up. She had instant hot water with her propane. Now, I am going to talk to her because she's got like a couple of gallon propane tank. It's one of the smaller ones. If it's a 10 pound, and we'll see how long it lasts. The electric water heater, for what I use it for, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. And she was kind of looking around for a couple of days. Where am I going to get propane? Where am I going to go get propane? So I'm kind of okay with the electric. Obviously it's more expensive than the propane, but I feel like propane could be hard to come by depending on where you're at. And if you're off grid, you've got solar for free and you got to hunt down propane. So I don't know. I'm kind of neutral as a builder. 100% whatever the customer wants. I'm not going to influence them one way or the other because I like it both. We just didn't want propane in our build. Um, but we all know that, on my first trip out, I ran out of power several times because that water heater, I just didn't, it was tough. Food plant. Hi everyone. Oh, hey Timmy. Are you coming to Oregon? Tracy, are you going to Oregon? Um, I'll be painting the van and adding decorations to it over the summer. I'd love to hear that. I'd love to hear that. Julie's gonna paint her van as well. I put a couple of coats on the ceiling, but she's gonna paint her van, and I love a little color there. Um, you'll have for you with the updates. Absolutely. Patty's going to do a tour. When Patty paints her van and when she decorates it, we're going to redo her tour. She's going to do it. She says she's getting more comfortable showing people the van, showing off the van. People really like, the person to do the tour. Julie said no go, no go. So I may have my I got a couple of cute daughters, so whichever one's closer, I'm going to say, hey, come do a tour. Um, Decorating is the fun part. Amen. What? Oh, did you guys hear her? She says I got two cute daughters and a sexy wife. My sexy wife won't do a tour. I can tell you that already. I've heard that propane is fairly hard to get in Canada. They also have a difficult hookup. Yeah. Um, Fresh pineapple as a cough remedy. I could do that. I had a huge thing of orange juice today. Needed that vitamin C. I use my shower for my plants and herbs. There you go. Keep your valuables locked up. Excuse me. Um, excuse me. Justin and Christina is in the house. Thank you, buddy. Um, are you guys talking about September? Who's coming in September? Who's coming in September? To the thank you, Lillian. I got my toilet paper. I'm looking forward to meeting you. Looking forward to meeting you, Patty. Fairy Dust will see you at Q23. Absolutely. I see you singing I'm sexy and you know it. She would be a mess. She would be a mess. Enjoy your visit with family. Yep. Yeah, Patty's coming in September, I know. Gracie's coming in September. Patty A is coming in September. Have to go take pups out. Love to all. See you, Sandra. Helen's coming in September. I hope so. I hope to be there. Awesome, Floss. That would be awesome. Justin and Christina just got back. I know they won't be. What's in September? We're gonna do a meetup at Fred Rock Glam Ground, and it's gonna be on Friday. Members and Patreons will come early, and we'll have a little meetup. Maybe I might do a couple of classes throughout the weekend, and then we're gonna have bonfire. You can bring a rig. There's places out there you can rent. If you've ever wanted to sleep in a teepee, you can rent a teepee out there. And so if you guys know Becoming Bev, it's her campground. She's about an hour and 15 minutes from me, and we're gonna have a meetup September 9th, 10th, and 11th at the campground. So I hope all you guys can come. I am also going to M22. Yeah. We are not going to Oregon. There's no way I can. I got 2 customers coming. So, nice. I'm just about to turn 64. You youngin'. You youngin'. Brian, I'm there. Nice. Paul, is Paul in the house? Hey, Paul. Hey, Lynn. Thank you for coming in, Lynn. And then Linda, if you're listening, Linda Barker, I was coming north like May 8th. It might be closer to May 11th now. But I'll hook up with you. I'll send you an email when I know. So, Kel, can you do the wheel? Oh, you're on your phone. You're on your phone. I know y'all don't want to do a number. We'll do 2 next week. That was crazy. I did that number last time. People wanted to kill me. People wanted to kill me. I wonder what I could do. Weep the winds. Wake up, Paul. Is he sleeping? Yep. No numbers. No. That was horrible idea. Even if I have to be your personal planner for you and Kelly, you will be at 023. You know what? You can mark me down right now, and I'll even book a live. Keep on living and loving life, Mark. Keep that. Amen. Amen. What's the name of my van? It's the Beach House. What's the name of my van? It's the Beach House. Unless it changed. Try that one. Oh, yeah. Oh, I just said it. Oh, I can't make that up. I can't make that up. Real quick, rapid fire. What's the name of my van? What's the name of my van? That was funny. I'm sorry, Patty. That was a good one, though. What's the name of my van? First one to get it. Boom, Gracie. Gracie got it. Kaylee's got it. Back in Montreal. Look at all you guys. Go, 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 go. Yep. All right, guys. All right, Gracie, you lucky. You're not lucky. You just got quick internet. Quick. Go, 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 go. That's right. Someone said, GOAT stands for in my tiny home tour video. Someone said, GOAT, that's go order a transmission. Because ProMaster has a transmission, it's a known issue. Some people have transmission problems. Fast typer I am, you sure are. That's funny. I have slow fingers. Gracie, I'll get you a Midwest Van Builders t-shirt. I'll get you one of the Midwest because I know you got a Johnny's Journey one. If you'd like to meet up for lunch this Thursday, email Johnny. We can make it happen. Who is that? Eat for lunch. No, that's Michelle. What? I'll meet up. I bet you I'm great. Felix, see you later. Nice video, you guys. You guys, Angela has a new video out. Felix has a new video out. Happy Place Camping. D put a couple of videos out. I got caught up on them. Anybody else that's got a new video out, please go check out these people. They're good people. They're Are you not feeling good? I am not feeling good, Lynn. Kelly got me all infected. Kelly brought all these germs home and gave them to me. Yep. It's all about sharing in our home. Yep. No worries, Angela. You do great work. I really like that one today. Will do. Thank you guys. Yep. Yeah, if you go over there, you guys drop your links. If you guys go over there, please watch a video, give them a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button. These guys are good people. Are you holding up well? I am holding up well. We're about wrapping this up, guys. My cup is empty. Bad Kelly, you're exactly right. Feel better. We'll talk. Thank you, Patty. I have a premiere tomorrow. Old Ford van camper. Thank you, Doreen. We'll depending on what time it is, I gotta see what time it is. Because I'll be working, so I can play it while I'm working. Right on. My son's father is on the 13th. Taurus. Prayers lifted you and Kelly and Patty's family. Thank you, Diane. Thank you. Good night, everyone. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Mark. Awesome meeting you, buddy. Again. Awesome meeting you again, buddy. I just hit 400. When you doing a live stream, Tracy? When you doing a live stream? All right, guys. I'm gonna go rest my throat. We'll see you guys next week. Probably do another premiere Sunday. I appreciate everybody that's been coming to the premieres. We will see you guys. Have a good week. Don't catch what I got. Take care.